shelves. Be a bit more ruthless with what I keep and what I donate. So let's get going. Hello and welcome back to the After Tap channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm actually going to be filming the second part to my huge closet declutter and organization video. So the first video went up at the end of May, and since then over 6,000 of you have watched it, left suggestions, left different techniques I can try, and also since I filmed that video the closet has gotten really kind of messy again. So I'm ready to do part 2. I'm ready to implement some of your ideas and be a bit more ruthless with what I keep and what I donate. So I'll start by showing you the before. It's just past 5 o'clock now, so it's gonna be getting dark quite soon, but this is the time of day where I feel like I can get really motivated and make a huge difference with my cleaning and organizing. So let's go look at the before. Okay, here is the before shot of the closet. So I have all of this clean laundry, which I've just been putting to the side because I know I'm gonna take everything out anyway. But this is what we did last time. We put this mirror here. We actually got rid of one of these shelves and instead put a mirror and the shoe rack, because the more shelves I had, the more I just kept. So we have the purses up top, then we had jeans, shorts, and then like skirts and dressier pants. Those are my sweaters right now. Then down here we had pajamas, workout tops, and over there are workout bottoms. And then if you look on this side, it used to be color coded and it used to be all dresses at the top and then sweaters and then all shirts at the bottom. And it is for the most part, but you can see some shirts got up here and it's not color coordinated anymore. But yeah, so that is that. And then down here we have these bins, which we labeled in the last video. So workout tops, sleeping shirts, running jackets, and hoodies. And I actually love how this is working out. Bras are still there, which I would love to change, but you can see just with how the what are these called, hangers, how the hangers are sticking out. It's really difficult to like get in here and actually see what I have. And I did not wear so much of this stuff last year, or not last year, in the summer. So it is really not beneficial to have all these summery shirts, especially because we're not going on vacation this year with everything going on. There really just is no point of clogging up the closet. So that is the before, and hopefully I'll have a great after shot to show you. Something we didn't touch last time was Kyle's side of the closet, which is not awful, but honestly, his clothes are so much easier for me to organize. So I'm thinking of doing that, and then I can kind of take inventory too of what I know he wears, since I do the laundry in our house. So I can take note of what he wears and what he doesn't, and then kind of figure out if he needs anything for Christmas to replenish his wardrobe. So that's kind of the plan with his side of the closet too, but we'll definitely start with mine and then see how we go. Who knows, I might get too tired to do his again. This is the bin I got to use for the reverse binning. It's called the Type A bin, and I just love that branding. It's rather big, but I have a space for it in the office closet. So I really want to put most of my summer stuff, maybe all of my summer stuff away in it, except for tops that I can maybe layer with, and then at least half my bathing suits I want to put in here. And apparently what happens is next time I open this bin, either I will love the piece again and it will feel new, Or the opposite will happen and I'll be like, wow, I didn't even miss that bikini and I really don't intend on wearing it or don't need it. So we'll see which of the two happens, if any, and we'll use this as our limit. So anything that I can't fit in here summer-wise, I just won't be keeping. So it's gonna be, I think, a little bit different than my first video. I feel inspired to actually cut down a lot. So many people said either one of two things, that I didn't have a lot of clothes, and I totally understand where they're coming from because I don't like have a full walk-in room closet or anything like that. Or the opposite, I had way too many clothes still and they thought I could cut back a lot more. And I'm leaning onto that side where I think I can cut back a lot more, but I also think I can change the quality and type of clothes I have, because a lot of the pieces I have right now are from high school or even some earlier, which is kind of crazy, like tops that are 15 years old. I'm that person. And it's just not representing what I want to dress like. And I feel like I never do really buy clothes anymore because I've been trying to have a closet that's minimal. I just don't feel like I have the right pieces. So I'd rather donate or sell or whatever to the other clothes and then get like, you know, 10 pieces for the fall and winter that will really work for me, look professional, put together, and that are comfortable. So I'm not allowing myself to shop until I get this done, and then after that maybe I will do a follow-up video of like the 10 pieces that I use to replenish and kind of start my, I want to say start my like adult wardrobe. Even though I have been an adult for a while, I feel like I haven't gone ahead and actually made an adult wardrobe. So let's get going. I started by taking out all of the items on the bottom rack of my side of the closet and decided to do this time around in chunks rather than take absolutely everything out of the closet, which I did in my last video, and I'll link that one below in case you want to see really where this closet started. Then going through the top rack, I took out all of the summer only pieces. So I left the dresses that I believed I could wear in the fall and late fall, winter, early spring. I don't intend on doing a flip of the closet until at least the beginning of May, because that's when it gets warm where I am in Canada. If you are new to this channel, my name is Michaela, and Aftertop is all about cleaning and lifestyle motivation. So I post how-to videos, cleaning routines, and general lifestyle motivation for at home. So whether that be how to prepare for guests or hosting tips, anything like that. Decorating is coming up. So if you like that kind of content, please hit the red subscribe button. It would mean so much to me to have you a part of the community officially. And we are a community that is learning together. So sometimes I have a good idea of how to clean something, and other times I am testing your ideas. So I really, really enjoy the feedback and learning from you guys and teaching what I learn. Let me just preference this whole video in saying that I am not an expert at this. I'm trying my best to declutter and start to live a more minimal lifestyle, but I do struggle with the fact that I know how much I spend on items of clothing. So I feel this sense of guilt of I don't want to give that up in case I need it for XYZ, because I know how much I spent on it. Or even if not in case I need it, I try to convince myself that I will wear it now that I've decluttered the closet. So let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions on how to deal with that. A lot of these pieces of clothing, and I'm not exaggerating, are from grade 9, grade 10. Like, I've been holding on to items, and I have been wearing them throughout the years, but maybe not as often now. And I do feel like my closet and my clothing is a younger version of myself and not really what I want to present to the world at age 25. So let me know what you think in the comments below. This is already a way better experience, way less stressful than the first time I did the closet. So I just finished packing up the summer bin of everything that I think I want to wear. But it's kind of nice knowing that come spring or come summer, I'm actually gonna have to go through and try on everything and then decide and kind of do a double purge. I got rid of some stuff so far. Not that much, but I'm still working on it. And then I will re-purge when I go to take everything out, and I will have to go through every individual piece in order to hang it up. So it's a nice way to like make sure you're actually actively going through your clothes, because a lot of the things I kind of forgot I even had. And then for the stuff behind me, it's mostly like fall and winter stuff that I can wear. There's a couple shirts where I'm like, okay, like that's a, you know, black crop top, but if I layer it, it might work for fall. So let me know in the comments below, what do you do in situations like that? Like, do you keep any tank tops out for layering with like cardigans and stuff like that? Do you keep any colors out? Because I'm finding like, even I had a coral tank top and I'm like, no, like I can't really wear that in fall and winter. But I'm kind of curious, like how do you decide what is strictly summer, spring? Yeah, anyway, so that's done. I'm gonna go through, make sure I'm only using felt hangers. I'm gonna have a lot of extra hangers, I think, just because I've never actually boxed up seasonal clothing before. I know that a lot of people do this, but I just never have. I don't really know why. I definitely am liking it though. I'm watching Dancing with the Stars and having a glass of red wine behind there. And yeah, it's just a much better experience. I should also say I didn't take everything out of the closet. So let me show you that, because I think once you take everything out of the closet, it's immediately overwhelming. And I do think that's a good thing in a way. I like the fact that I got overwhelmed last time, because it really made me purge and do a good job, and it was necessary because my closet was that messy. But this time around I'm just doing it by section, and I think it's a lot easier. So let me show you. Here is my summer bin all ready to go into storage. And then, and I think this is a good year, I should mention, for the summer bin, because there's no travel, right? So I actually won't need anything tropical. And then here's what I have left in my section of the closet. I don't have anything on this bottom rack, but if it works, I might actually move the dresses to the bottom. I have like all these fancier dresses that are wintry, which I might wear for like Christmas and stuff, but there's not many parties going on this Christmas. So I don't know if I'll actually get to wear them, but I don't think they deserve top real estate. I think they should go in the bottom. I also took down all of my like junky sweaters, which I had hanging, and I really want to find a better way to store them, because again, they don't deserve top real estate. So that's where we're at. Gonna start placing things back in here, moving things around, and then we'll go back to the bed. Side note, this is how messy things get when you're like in the thick of it. Try not to get overwhelmed. I'm organizing the shirts on top a little differently than before. I am mix and matching both short sleeve, long sleeve, and sweaters up at the top, but I'm not putting any tank tops or, you know, more summery clothes on the top. I'm putting those on the lower shelf because I will only use those for layering. I'm still unsure of which items from my summer collection that I kept out. I'll actually end up wearing during the fall and the winter months, but I feel like there are just a few pieces that are the right colors, just not the right length. So anyway, that's how I'm doing it. Still rainbowing all the colors on top and all the ones on bottom, and the top is just items that I feel like are more strictly fall and winter, and the ones on the bottom are items I'm gonna try to incorporate when I can. I actually have my sheets and my duvet cover in the wash as we speak, because just a warning, doing this on your bed is going to get it dirty, which is kind of surprising because you assume all your clothes are clean. But yeah, it just had a lot of debris on it and it was time to be washed. The progress now. So we have most of the shirts back in and the dresses all color coordinated with dresses at the back, and then down here we have short sleeve camis, things to layer, and then the cardigans to layer it with. But nothing else is done, and as per usual, this is turning into a 2-day thing. Those are the extra hangers so far, which is kind of crazy, and then all the summer clothes. And then there's just a few things left on the bed to figure out, and all that clean laundry there. So I'm gonna call it a night and start again in the morning over coffee. All right, new day, new perspective. I feel like I got more done the second day than the first. So I am still struggling at getting rid of some of my sweaters. I don't know about you, but my sweaters are the thing that become more sentimental than anything else, because they have an old university name on it or dance studio, or one sweater I have is a vintage root sweater that is my mom's painting sweater. So just little things like that I do find very difficult to get away. And I was reading the comments from my last closet clean with me, and some of you are telling me that you only have 50 pieces, or one woman said she had 40 pieces, that she will only do one item in, one item out. And I find that super impressive. I am definitely not anywhere close to that, but I would like to get closer. So how did you go about getting rid of those sweaters and t-shirts that you do find sentimental, like concert t-shirts, for example? Or I have an Oxford sweater from when we went to England the first time, and I just do find them hard to get rid of. So let me know in the comments below how you do that, and how many items of clothing, if you counted, are in your wardrobe. I obviously did not count because there's still way too many items. So now it's time to work on Kyle's side of the closet, and I found his clothing a lot easier to organize and to declutter. I'm not sure if that's because I don't have the sentimental value attached to them, or if it's just men's clothing. It seems to be fewer categories, so it looks a lot neater once you go through and organize. I did not get rid of anything without Kyle's permission. I actually would show him the piece, or at first I just put all the pieces that I felt were getting a little worn or I hadn't seen him wear in a long time, and put it into a pile, and then we went through that pile together and he would tell me yes, keep, or no, throw out. And he did amazing. He filled up a whole bag just with his clothing, and I wasn't expecting that because he likes to keep everything sentimental. His t-shirt collection is still quite large, but he got rid of, I'm not kidding you, 50 t-shirts. So he did really well, better than myself, I think. So I definitely think that it would be helpful to do this with a friend even, or with your partner, to get their input on whether or not you think you're gonna wear that piece again. So maybe that's my next step, to invite a guest onto the channel to kind of help me be a little bit more ruthless. So this is only half of Kyle's t-shirt collection that I was talking about, and as you can see, I would hold it up. We would look for holes, if it was worn out, or if it was sentimental. So he does have a lot of t-shirts because he traveled a lot, especially right before I met him. So he wanted to keep a lot of those t-shirts, and then there are other ones like he got a t-shirt when he became an uncle, that kind of thing. So those t-shirts, we kept all of those. And then some of the ones that are really worn or stained, we put aside, because guys, we only need so many painting or outdoor work shirts. Do you know what I mean? I keep a lot of those too, but we don't need that many. We could probably get away with having just 1 or 2 junky clothes for painting. On the bed, you see the bin for summer stuff, the donation clothes, and some dresses that I'm returning to friends. So after I was done all of that, it was time to vacuum and do a good clean. Okay, everything is put away. The bedroom is back to normal. And over here you can see we have all of our donation clothes, and then the summer bin. And then here is the final closet reveal. So I'll just give you a little overview. This is the whole closet done, and I'll give you a tour. So I guess we'll start right here. So I've got the hats on the wall, which actually I did in the first video. And then now I don't have any basket on the top, so I have full shoe rack for my slippers and my fancier shoes. And then on this rack, on the top shelf, we have our swimsuits, or my swimsuits, small handbags, belts, hats, and then this is a summer handbag, but I didn't want it to get squished in the bin, so I just left it there. And then the next shelf down, I have all my knits, since you're not supposed to hang those up because it stretches out. And then in the middle, since we don't have a full-on dresser or anything, we just have one for socks and underwear, I've put all of my tank tops that I tend to wear underneath of the sweaters. And then the next one down, these are the same baskets as before, and these have been working out really well for me the last 6 months. So those are all workout bottoms, and those are all workout tops. And then I have sports bras, tops, and then shorts and leggings. So that's been working really, really great. And then on the bottom, I have all of my like cozy sweaters, track pants, and pajama sets. So that is my whole shelf. And then if we spin around, on the other side, for my side of the closet, at the top I have all of my wintry shirts still hanging, and I've just color coded them, and they go to there, and then it switches into dresses, like winter dresses, and then cardigans. And cardigans is something that I realize now after going through everything, I could use a couple of new cardigans, but as far as shirts go, I think I'm good. And then down here I have all of my pants. So this was a suggestion from you guys, because I was having a hard time getting in to find the pants I wanted because they were all stacked, and then the whole thing would fall over. So now they are all hanging, including skirts and all of the jeans just color coded. And then right here we have all of my, I guess, more summery shirts that could pass for fall. So just tank tops that I think I can layer with for the next couple seasons. And then we have the bras in the same spot. This didn't really change much. Workout tops, we have sleeping shirts, running jackets, and hoodies. So that is my whole side of the closet. And then I'll flip you around and show you what we did for Kyle's side. And he did really well, got rid of a lot of stuff. So I've kept his jeans here, but I moved his pants down just like I did for mine, because the same thing was happening. He was having a hard time accessing, and then these kind of pants get kind of wrinkly. So slowly but surely we'll make sure that these get ironed out as he goes to wear them, and then that way they won't be wrinkly and he can actually just access them. So we've got his jeans, we've got light tops, we have dark tops, and I've just got the labels there to help us keep it organized. And then we have knit sweaters. Then down here we have like more casual lawn sleeves and nicer lawn sleeves. This is definitely something that he's in need of now, going through everything. His funny t-shirts, his workout shirts. And then we have all of his pajama pants, his track pants, swim shorts, workout shorts, and then I moved his summer shorts into the corner since he doesn't need access to those. And then on this shelf we have all of his hoodies, and then the top we have belts, hats, and then this is the lost and found, which is such a good thing for us, because if I find anything around the house, I just pop it into here, and then he knows like that he should check the lost and found if he can't find something. And then over here we have all of his ties, and then hanging up we have his dress shirts, just kind of color coded from length, and then the short sleeve ones here. So that is absolutely everything, and I think it is so much better, and we really know like what we have, and if we are shopping, we know what we don't need more of and what areas we kind of need to expand a little bit. So I think we did pretty well, but let me know in the comments below if you have any other suggestions for what we should do to make this space work even better for us. So here is the final before and after, and I'm really happy with the progress we made. Again, work in progress, and please continue to comment below all of your ideas and suggestions, not just for me, but for everyone, because you guys are just full of knowledge and inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, and please hit that red subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!